everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, then now you know. And you guys, today we're going to be going over my top 5 favorite handbags in my collection. These are my personal favorites, my holy grails, my not everydays, but I will never sell these bags in my collection. If this is your first time ever seeing me, then hello, I'm so happy to have you. My name is Kenzie. I make a lot of videos about luxury handbags, luxury fashion, travel, jewelry, but mostly handbags. I like those a lot, but today we do have a top 5 video. If any of that sounds fun to you, if you like the idea, then I would ask you consider clicking the subscribe button and give this video a like and ding a little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, without any further ado, let's get on into the video. So yes, you guys, I have 5 handbags here that are my hands down favorite bags that I have in my collection, and I don't plan on ever letting these bags go from my collection. They're my babies. They're my prized possessions. Number one, either just love them as everyday bags, or they were really hard to find and took me a long time to find, so they're very precious to me. So for one reason or the other, these bags are, Lord willing, always going to be in my possession. So let's get started with number 5. Number 5 is going to be the bag that I would most likely sell if I had to out of these 5 bags. If I absolutely had to sell it, this one would probably be the first one that I sell, because I think I could rebuy it easily in the future if I needed to. It's not something that's limited edition or hard to find. So on the number 5 spot, we have my Celine Ava. I am actually obsessed with this bag. I got this bag last year. Was it July? It was July 13th. That's when I ordered this. And I have used this bag so much. If you've been on this channel, you know that I use this bag to death. I'm obsessed with it. It's one of my favorites, obviously, because it's in this top 5 video. I love it so much. This is actually not the second one that I've had, but the first one is the same bag. But the first time I had this, I actually dropped it right on its face, and I really messed up the Triumph logo, the hardware. So I had to send it back to Celine for them to repair the hardware, and now it looks great. And here is what the bag looks like. Here is the front, and here is the back. She is in the classic Ava style. It's that half moon kind of shape that's really popular. The thing that's different with this is that it does have this piece of leather, just from going from the back, and it comes all the way up, and it's got the Triumph logo. So that's why it's called the Ava Triumph bag. And of course I did get it in the tan color. They have it in black as well. And now I think this bag is really doing well for Celine. So they're coming out with a ton of different colors of this bag, and they have it in canvas. I think they have it in the light canvas. They have it and an even different color brown, a new brown color. I'm really glad that this bag is doing well for Celine, because I'm obsessed with it. I absolutely love this bag. It fits a ton. It doesn't look like it would fit a lot of stuff, but it really does. It also has a zipper as well, so it's very secure if you live in New York or an area that is known for pickpockets. Ain't no one getting into this bag because of the zipper and the flap. And then here's what she looks like on the inside. She has this kind of suede leather lining. Also, she is adjustable, but she is mostly only either a top handle or a shoulder bag, mostly a shoulder bag. That's how I wear her primarily, is as a shoulder bag, but she is adjustable if you want it to be a little bit of a longer shoulder bag or a shorter shoulder bag. But she's so comfortable as well. I haven't had any issues with her falling off my shoulder, except for the one time where I dropped her, but that was my fault. But other than that, she's very comfortable to wear. She doesn't get really heavy. Just one of my favorites, and I'm so happy that I have her. So at the number 4 spot, we have, were you even surprised? Probably none of you were surprised. This is my Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy. This is the 2022 version of the Nano Speedy, I do believe. And I got this again last year, and I think I got it in April. I think I've had this bag now for exactly 1 year, and it has been one of my most used bags. I use this bag so often, it's crazy. And also, I've talked about it on this channel so many times. Probably you guys are like, oh my god, Kenzie, stop talking about this bag. We understand you love it. We get it. But I still really love this bag. I remember this bag being so hard to get, and I was just somehow very lucky, and I refreshed because I knew that I wanted this bag, and I had the page up on Google. I had the Louis Vuitton website open in the background, and I was like refreshing every couple hours just to see if they put one available, and they did. I refreshed and it went from notify me to place in cart, and I was losing my mind. I went to go show my husband and he was like, oh my god, just go ahead and buy it. So I did, and I haven't regretted it at all. It was really hard to find after that. It was like always sold out. Maybe it's not anymore. Maybe you can get it pretty easily now, but at the beginning of 2023, she was real difficult. But here's what she looks like. She does have pre-treated leather. Here is the back. And then I have this little charm that I got from Etsy on her because I think it's just so cute. And then of course she has gold toned hardware, and she has the zipper, and she has the crossbody strap. I love wearing this bag crossbody and as a top handle. It's just so stinking cute whichever way you decide to wear it. But yeah, the crossbody strap is detachable and removable, and you would be so surprised at how much this bag fits. This bag is pretty small. You know, I'm not sure if it's considered a mini bag, maybe. You know how you have like double sizes, small, medium, medium, large? This would be like a extra small, small. Because it's so wide, it's like bigger at the base because it still is in the Speedy category, and the Speedies are like duffel bags. So this still is a duffel bag style, so it's so wide at the bottom. You can really fit a lot of stuff at the bottom of the bag, and like longer items as well that you wouldn't think you'd be able to. These two are my usual everyday bags unless I want to just switch out and wear like my Gucci Ophidia or my Pochette Matisse East West or something like that. But yeah, she will always be in my collection because again, I feel like now this would be easier to find. But then again, I think it would be harder to find than the Celine Ava Triumph because I know that the Speedies are still super popular, and I know that they can still go out of stock from time to time, and I don't ever want Louis Vuitton to like discontinue this Speedy, and they're known for discontinuing really popular bags. But yeah, she's my number 4 spot. She's staying in my collection if I can help it. Okay, number 3 in this spot might actually surprise you. I feel like a lot of people would be expecting this bag to be at like the number 2 or even number 1 spot. But if you've been on this channel recently, you will have known that I have accumulated a couple of my new holy grail bags that I'm obsessed with. So the number 3 spot is actually going to be my vintage Chanel classic flap. This is in the black with gold hardware. It's got the 24 karat plated gold hardware. And the reason that I put this at number 3 is because I feel like vintage black classic flaps are everywhere. If I needed to sell this, I feel like I could sell it and then rebuy it again like a month later or something, or whenever I could rebuy it. I still absolutely love this bag. It was my literal first love. Like if you remember like 3 years ago now, this was my prized possession. And she still is. Like I'm so happy that I have this bag in my collection, but she was my literal everything. I was obsessed with this bag. All I wanted was a Chanel classic flap. I didn't think that I'd ever be able to own a new version, like a new Chanel classic flap, because they're so expensive. So I was like, hey, let me go with a vintage classic flap, and it's incredible. It's amazing and I love her. But like I said, small vintage classic flaps, especially in black and gold, are so easy to find now that I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to add to my collection, but they still are pretty expensive. So I wouldn't want to have to sell this and then rebuy it if I didn't have to. But like I said, she does have the beautiful CC 24 karat turn lock, and then she is of course a double flap, and then of course it's got the beautiful gold toned hardware, and you can of course put one strap down and wear it as a crossbody, or have both straps up and do a shoulder bag moment. I don't wear this bag anymore. I really should. I think the only reason that I don't wear it is because I'm scared to mess it up, but I really just need to start wearing this bag again because I wore this bag every single day. I didn't need to be wearing this bag every single day when I first got it, and I was wearing this bag to go to freaking Target, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing I should do. But yeah, I just don't wear this bag as often as I used to. For 2024, I am putting it on my to-do list to wear this bag more often because, you know, she's like an old lady and I don't want her to be like neglected. She's still beautiful, and the leather, she's still so stunning, and she's not dry, she's not cracked or anything. She's just a beautiful old lady. So I need to give her the attention she deserves and actually start wearing her again. But yeah, this is the number 3 spot. Still love her. Again, would sell these 2 other bags that I showed before selling this one, because I feel like she would be a little bit harder to get back, and they still are relatively expensive. Even vintage ones are going for like 4 or 5 grand, so that's still really high. My number 2 spot is going to be a bag that took me absolutely forever to get my hands on, and to be honest, I kind of never thought that I would get my hands on this bag because it was limited edition. I couldn't get it when I really wanted it, but then last year I was able to sell a few bags, and I found this on a third-party website. I will never use third party except for Fashion File, again, just because it's too stressful, to be honest. Like, I just don't want to deal with having a third party situation. So I have re-authenticated this bag. It did come back fine. I'm just not going to use it again. I love this bag and I cherish it with my entire being, and that is my Louis Vuitton Keepall XS. This was from the Virgil Abloh collection with Louis Vuitton men's. I want to say it was from the spring summer 2022 men's collection, and it was the last collection that Virgil Abloh was able to do with Louis Vuitton men's before he unfortunately passed away. So I love this bag from the second I saw it. Of course I saw it from Cassie Thorpe. She has this bag. I could not find it on the website. It was already gone. I went to a few Louis Vuitton stores near me and they said, oh honey, if you weren't on like the wait list for that, you're just not getting it. So I kind of put it to bed and I didn't think that I would be able to get it, but then I saw it pop up on this like third party website and I bought it. Again, I will not do that again because I'm just so scared that I'm gonna end up getting a fake. But yeah, I did go through the authentication process. Everything is fine and I feel like I dodged a bullet there. But anyways, I love this bag so much. It is so spring summer. Here is the front. It's got this beautiful like neon green and it goes ombre into the blue at the bottom. And then these handles are so crazy. They're kind of like a mock croc. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, they kind of got this really crazy design on them. And then this is also the only bag in my collection that has silver toned hardware. I do not like silver toned hardware. I usually am always a gold girly, but this one is so like in your face out and kind of out there that I feel like the silver hardware really works well with it. If it had gold hardware, it might be a little bit too crazy. So there's like the pull tab. And then here is the crossbody strap that it comes with. I usually just wear this as a top handle. I have used the crossbody strap a couple times, but I most of the time just use it as a top handle. This bag fits an absolute ton of stuff. Like, this is probably one of my most roomiest bags that I have in my collection. I think the only other bag that I have in my collection that fits more than this is going to be my teen Jody. It's like the step up from the mini, but the teen Jody is huge. So I think that my teen Jody is the most spacious, but this one is number 2. It's got really, really big D-rings on the side. They're like oversized D-rings. It is one of my prized possessions. Also, the inside is this absolutely stunning kind of like cobalt blue. Can you see that? I have my Gucci crossbody strap in here as well. Sometimes I still can't even believe that I have this bag in my collection because I wanted it for so long and I wasn't able to get it. Again, I would never sell this bag because I think it's impossible to find now. Like, I just do not think that you can find this bag anymore unless you found it somehow on a resale website, and I am not going through that again. So this bag, if I can help it, is staying in my collection. I would rather sell my vintage Chanel than sell this bag because it's just too much of a hassle to get it back, and I don't think that I would be able to get this bag back. All right, you guys, my number 1 handbag that I will fight tooth and nail over. I will sell everything else that I own before I have to sell this bag. Of course, I'm being dramatic. If I had to sell any of these, I would. Like, they're just handbags. You know, they're not like super important. They're just material possessions. If I had to sell them, I would, but I would be the most upset to sell this bag over any of my other handbags because number 1, it took me forever to find this bag. I wanted it for like 4 years, 3-4 years, and I just wasn't able to get it. It is a Chanel bag, but it's new Chanel, and it was from the 21P collection. I did an unboxing recently, and I would not be able to get this bag back in my collection if I sold it, but it is. I still just don't believe that I have this bag in my collection. I still just don't I think I'm in a dream. I just don't feel like I have this bag in my collection. I am so stunned and I'm just like speechless that I am able to own this bag. This again is my small Chanel classic flap. This is from the 21P collection, which is the spring summer collection for Chanel. And it is in the caramel color. I just stare at this bag every day, not all day long, but I stare at this bag very often just because I'm so enamored with it. I just don't understand how I was able to get this bag. If you want to know the full story time regarding this bag, I will link my unboxing down below. I did that pretty recently, so it's new on the channel. But if you want to know how I was able to get my hands on this, then go watch that video, again, linked down below. I got this from Fashion File. It was a wonderful experience with Fashion File. It was so easy. Yeah, this is my baby. I love her more than like any other bag that I have in my collection. And then here's the front. Again, here's the back. You know what these bags look like. And then this one does not have the 24 karat gold turn lock because it's not vintage. But here she is. Haha. Oh my God. And it has the light gold hardware. Like, I don't think that there's anything in my collection that even comes close to this. And this is my favorite bag in my collection, hands down. The only thing that will ever top this is a Birkin. If I ever somehow get my hands on a Birkin, I don't think that's going to be possible in the near future, maybe even in the far future. I just don't know. I'm not holding my breath for a Birkin. But if I were to ever get my hands on a Birkin, that would be my favorite bag of all time. But this one right now is my hands down favorite handbag of all time. She's in lambskin, of course. She does fit a decent amount of stuff. I mean, she has a small classic flap, so they don't fit that much, but I can fit my essentials in here, no problem. But she's a #1 spot for a reason. I would never sell this bag because I would not be able to get it back. And yeah, you guys, that has been my top 5 handbags in my collection that I would never get rid of, that are my absolute favorite, hands down favorites. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite that I showed today. Let me know in the comments what your top 5 favorite handbags are in your collection. They could be contemporary bags, they could be luxury bags, they can be whatever. Let me know top 5 anything that you have in like a collection of yours that you like. Books, coins, postage stamps, or whatever, you know, just anything that you collect. Let me know what your favorites are. Or just leave me a comment down below telling me anything, because I'm nosy now and I know that. But you guys, thank you again for watching this video today. I really hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, then go ahead and click up the like button for me and then subscribe if you want to, and be sure to ding the little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!